morning, my very first story was of Sha'Carri Richardson. Now, for those
Shout
of you
out
who
to
don't
Dallas,
know,
Texas.
for those of you who don't know, the Olympics tryouts have been going on for past few days on NBC. If y'all want to check that out, but the Olympic tryouts have gone on for track and field. Well, for all the Olympics, but Sha'Carri Richardson is a track star. When I say track star, y'all, this girl's a track superstar, and she know it. Long bundles, lace closure, long nails, long lashes, tatted up. Y'all, running at 100-meter yards with ease. That's 100-meter yards.
Oh
Running at 100 with ease, y'all.
Just gonna let you make it.
So she is from Dallas, Texas, as Mervin said.
Carter High
Went to
School.
Dallas Carter. Yes. Went to Dallas Carter, and she went to LSU for college. Listen. This is what we're talking about, a prodigy. Okay, from LSU. Ben Simmons, I don't know what he is. Okay, we was talking about him earlier. I don't know what he is, but this is what LSU want to claim. Okay, this is what they claiming this year. Okay, and at LSU, she won a Bowerman, which is the highest award you can receive in college track and field. Okay, highest award. Okay, and it's an individual sport. Well, anyways, so the Olympic trials is happening, and Sha'Carri Richardson, she runs the 100. For those of you who are a little slow, that's the run that Usain Bolt does. One
of them, but yeah,
one of them, but the one he's most famous for.
right.
But Sha'Carri Richardson is running 100. Okay, in the semifinals, y'all. That was the semifinals, right? Yeah, that was the semifinals, y'all. Homegirl lined up. Okay, what do you call those things they put their feet in?
Blocks.
The blocks. So homegirl, she gets in the block. Shooter called the man shoot the gun. And she's not the fastest person out the blocks. I did notice that. She's not the fastest person out the blocks. But y'all, once you get about 3/4 of the way down there, Sha'Carri Richardson is released. She is like way above anybody else in the race, y'all. Okay. But in the semifinals, you may have saw that clip where she gets to the finish line. Before she gets there, she's pointing at the time.
No, that was the final.
Like,
I think that was the final.
it wasn't the final.
It wasn't?
No.
Oh.
I had the final on my speed feed, and I was like, dang, I should have used the semifinal because that's the one where she's pointing to the clock.
Yeah.
But in the semifinal, y'all, she about to cross the line. She points to the clock. I think that one was like a 10.68, something like that. Crazy time. Y'all, this girl done stopped her running form to pull her finger out to point at the clock. Meanwhile, she's still in the race, and there's still girls behind her, but nobody is even close to her. Bright orange hair, 5'1", I believe. She's 5'1". One of the shortest girls out there, and just killing it. Nobody even close.
If I may,
and she pointed at her time, taunting them, y'all.
I was about to say, if I may, I might have to put this in the category of the Steph turnaround 3-pointers. Like, this is disrespectful, man. Like, come on, man. Like, you won. You got it, bro. You got it, dog. Why you gotta make us look bad out here, man? We know it. We get it. You the fastest one out here, and she was, obviously.
And then she turned around in the final 100 and did the same thing. She didn't point at the clock, but she definitely was a ways ahead of everybody else. A ways ahead of everybody else. It might add, she's the youngest woman to win the 100 meters at Olympic trials since 1980. So there you go, a little history for you. 1980, and has when was the last time a United States Olympian on the women's side won a 100? It's been a minute.
Let me consult my trusty friend Google and see.
Yeah, go and consult your trusty friend Google. But y'all, Sha'Carri Richardson, she done went viral. Just days before, she said her mom died. Okay, she runs the 100. Then after she done, and after she realized she's qualified to be an Olympian in Tokyo when she made the team, she run up there to her grandma crying, bro. If you hating on this girl at this point, what's wrong with you?
Right.
Okay. How can you not be happy for somebody like that? She is a little cocky, but I love cocky.
Hey, look, we've never been, maybe not you, I've never been one to be against somebody because they got a little arrogance about them. Look.
If I know confidence, it's sports.
Hey, look, if I was out there, I'm letting everybody know. Look, I just beat your ass, and I'm going to let you know I did it for the next few minutes on this camera, too.
Yes.
So what?
Yes.
And then
it's sports.
You got to... You gotta
the best athletes have the most confidence.
Right. You gotta understand where she came from. She went to Carter High School. I almost said something else. Hey, it's some flash people walking around Carter High School. I'm gonna just put it like that. We've seen the documentaries about the '88 Carter High School football team. They knew who they were, and it's a little bit of the same thing now. And you meet somebody.
For those who don't know, can you give us a good adjective?
A good adjective?
Yes.
I'm not gonna call them cocky, but they proud of they're proud of who they are and where they came from. I'll tell you that much. I can't tell you how many people I know who grew up, went to Carter from Dallas, and they are just as proud of her as her family is, and they represent Carter High and say, "Hey, she the best in the world." Look, that's what happens when you come from that part of town. Okay, so I'm not shocked. Hey, she can be cocky all she want to, cause she probably gonna be doing in Tokyo. She keep running like this, she gonna be on the medal stand. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I agree. Did you ever find our stats, sir?
Okay, hold on. These are
fingers moving slow as the mind, y'all.
Okay, no. The last American woman to win was in 1996.
1996. Who's that?
Gail Devers.
Okay.
Because of course after nobody for some reason 2000 was vacated. 2004 was somebody from Belarus. And of course, 2008, that's when the Jamaicans hopped on the scene and started taking all the sprint
for sure.
medals.
For sure. I mean, sticking to track, though, Allison Felix.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see her run?
Yes.
She headed back to the 5th time, y'all.
Bro, they going to stop.
For her 5th Olympics.
No, stop. They're going to stop disrespecting my girl Allison Felix, okay? Because Nike decided to pull the BS move of dropping her when she decided to, be a mother and have a kid. And she out here still running on fools. Anybody who got something bad to say about Allison Felix can come see me personally. Because she been doing this, you said 5 times? This is her 5th Olympics?
Yep.
Disrespect her again if you want to. She don't deserve none of that disrespect. She's shown she can do it. And she's showing, just like Serena is showing. Okay, I had a kid. I missed some time. Okay, so what? I'm still going to be out here balling and kicking ass and taking names, and that's exactly what she's doing.
Listen, Allison Felix is the most decorated woman in Olympian track and field history.
Yes.
Put some respect on her name.
Put some respect on it.
She's going to the Olympics for the 5th time. 5th time. You know how many people put their blood, sweat, and tears for years trying to make one Olympic team? Not only has she gone once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, this is her 5th time.
And back in the day, she was rolling fools. It wasn't close. It wasn't when she was back in the day, it was a competition to see who was going to be 2nd or 3rd on the team because she had number 1 locked up.
Yeah. For sure. But shout out to Allison Felix. Allison Felix is the veteran. Sha'Carri Richardson is the newbie. This is her first time making the Olympic team. Listen. We've been talking about the Tokyo Olympics. We've been giving Tokyo Olympics a bad name because, they obviously said you can't wear Black Lives Matter paraphernalia at the Olympics. So we've been dogging them every chance we can get. And also, the country does not want the Olympics there because COVID is out of control. But other than that, I am here for Olympic track and field. But then, I am also here for swimming. You know why? Because we have representation in swimming as well. Your girl Simone Manuel has made the cut.
Again.
And joins the Olympic swimming team. Again.
I still need to get the picture from 5 years ago framed and on canvas and put in my apartment. When she's looked up and saw that she won gold and almost started crying. Ashley, you know me, I'm emotional. Seeing that when it happened, I almost cried thug sports tear watching. I was like, let's go. Because that look on her face was just absolutely amazing. And she's doing it again. And I bet money that she's going to go to Tokyo and do it again. Also, and I know we're going to get to somebody else from Houston. Somebody said it. Looking at Simone Manuel and Sha'Carri Richardson, you can start right there. And the person we're going to talk about later. Texas. Sha'Carri being from Dallas, the other two being from Houston. Texas. Got some ballers coming out of here. Texas got some ballers coming out of here. We got some athletes coming out of here. I'm just saying.
Texas been having the athletes. You know what I'm saying? Been having the athletes, but Simone Manuel brought it in a way we didn't know we had it.
Because
Simone Manuel's the first black woman to win an Olympic gold medal.
Because we don't swim. We don't swim.
That's
the stereotype. That's what I'm saying. Okay, we don't swim. So seeing us getting in the water and doing that, oh yeah, go black girl, go. I
can't swim like no Simone Manuel at all. But I can swim. Okay, I took swimming lessons. But yes, shout out to you because now other black women, because we don't. That's one when it comes to representation. Out of these Olympic sports that we're going to bring up today, swimming is one that we don't see us at the top. So when she made history in Rio for us, listen, girl, I too almost cried when I saw it. I'm like, wow, this, it feels good seeing. I don't know. It just feels good seeing change. It feels good seeing women, especially black women, break barriers. Mm-hmm. Because if you ever heard of the dual characteristic, we are black and we're women. Mm-hmm. Okay, so for a lot of people, we're lower on the totem pole. Mm-hmm. And to see this black girl magic, yes. But yeah, she qualified for the Olympics for Tokyo by winning the 50-meter freestyle. So, do your thing.
Keep balling.
On to the other Houston Simone. Or is it Pearland? Or is it Spring?
Houston. No, Spring. Houston.
Spring. She's from Spring.
It's Houston.
It's Houston. It is Houston. It is Houston. Simone Biles. Shout out to her. Gabby Douglas was our, Simone Manuel for a little time.
And then Simone Biles showed up, and it was like...
And then Simone Biles showed up.
Yo, who is this kid? She's out here.
I heard Gabby Douglas was a little jealous. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be mad, too.
I wouldn't. I would celebrate my black queen. If a black queen tried to come up behind me, I'd help her out.
But I'm supposed to be the face of this, and you just show up out of nowhere 4 years later. I ain't even had a chance to really adjust my crown, make sure it's sitting right, and you want to show up and take it?
Simone Biles representing us in the gymnastics area again. Listen. Who you know?
Now, she out here getting moves named after her. That's how dominant she is.
She getting moves disqualified because other people can't do it.
Right. You know what? I'm glad you said that because this isn't the first time this has happened. There was forgive me for not knowing her name. I'm sorry. It was a black figure skater probably about 20, 30 years ago that a move she did, she was skating backwards and did a backflip. And you know why that nobody else is doing that? Because nobody else could and the move got banned. Same thing.
Yeah. They see our black women doing stuff, and they're like, that's unfair. Other people can't do it. That's unfair.
Like, what? Excuse me?
They got the special bone. You ever heard that before? Some people say us black people got the special bone.
Never heard that.
You never heard them? They say that we got the athletic bone or something, athletic gene. People be saying, because when it comes to black men and how they jump much higher than white men, people say, oh, because y'all got the athletic bone, the athletic gene. Whoa. It's like, probably, 400 years of resistance, building up and making us
build up a little
strong individuals,
I mean, they might be right, because I can't remember the last time I seen a white cornerback in the NFL, so. Continue.
Just jokes, people.
Jokes, mostly.
Just joke, people.
No, except for there really aren't that many white cornerbacks in the NFL. That's actually pretty serious. Continue.
We have other black women in the Olympics. I have two here that made it the powerlifting team, but I just cannot say their names. I don't want to try. I'm gonna sound like you when you was reading out them stats earlier.
Bro, I read the wrong year.
Tamra Stock-Mensah, she made the wrestling Olympic team.
Okay.
And Jakara Winchester.
Okay.
Yes.
And
I think I said the second one right.
I was about to say, I hope you didn't mispronounce Winchester. That's pretty straightforward.
The Jakara was...
And then I've also seen that there are, granted it was a different country, but there was a couple girls, I believe they went to North Carolina A&T, that are running for Jamaica in the Olympics. So I'm like, okay, y'all, HBCU.
Okay, Jamaica is a cheat code.
No,
okay.
Yes, okay, obviously. But what I'm saying is, shout out to the HBCUs getting their love too. That's what I'm saying. But yeah.
Oh, shout out to the black girl. What was her name? The black girl who wore. She qualified for the
wearing
Olympics.
The Doritos earrings.
Yeah, she had the Doritos earrings in. Y'all better give her a sponsorship.
Now, obviously, looking at logistics, that's gonna be tough because Doritos is Pepsi and Coke is a big sponsor of the Olympics and all that yada 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 red tape BS.
What they have to do with?
But
what they have to do with giving her sponsorship?
It's
after the Olympics. She can't do a commercial.
After the Olympics, absolutely.
Christina Clemens.
Okay, yeah.
Christina Clemens.
Because I was saying during the Olympics, then you run into the situation like Jordan, sponsored by Nike, didn't want to wear the Reebok stuff, had the flag covering it up, yada yada yada. But yeah, it's
okay. Well, Christina Clemens, shout out to her. She had on the Cool Ranch Dorito little hoop earrings. You know what I'm saying?
The superior Doritos, by the way.
See, I was just about to talk about that. She qualified in the 100-meter hurdles, for those of you who wanted to know. Black woman, of course. This is the Black Girl Magic segment. Mervin, I think, what? Hold on. Who likes the Cool Ranch Doritos over the regular Doritos?
Me. And
that's
people
nasty.
with same taste buds. I was definitely going to say
something to her about that.
People with same taste buds. Clearly her, because she had the ability to get nacho cheese Doritos, but she went with Cool Ranch. Here's the thing. Cool Ranch Doritos might be one of the best chips, period. Okay.
Do you realize how fat you sound defending these chips?
I don't give a rip. You know why?
Why are we
Because
whispering?
nacho cheese Doritos ain't crap. They're terrible. You know what else is like that? Cheetos. What? Regular Cheetos suck too. It's too much cheese.
What about Debbie Cakes, Mervin? Tell us about Debbie Cakes.
Oh no! Don't get me started on. Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on oatmeal cream pies.
Why are we talking about snacks?
Because I just have to point it out. Not only did she come out balling, in earrings, she came out balling in Dorito earrings, and she came out with the best runs, just to show that her mind and her taste buds are in the right place. So yes, PepsiCo, give her sponsorship, if not before the Olympics, after, because she has represented your product, the superior product, very well.
Yep, I agree. And she's going viral for her earrings. I'm pretty sure somebody saw the viral post of her going viral.
And you know what?
It was like, let me buy some Cool Ranch Doritos.
And whenever because I know this is going to be made into a video, we need to put a poll on there. What's the superior Dorito? Nacho cheese or Cool Ranch?
Nobody like no Doritos Cool Ranch.
Everybody, real people like Doritos Cool Ranch. I
want to know. Hey, I'm gonna make this a poll because I really want to know who is out here eating Doritos Cool Ranch. It's like your intestines on fire or something. I just don't.
Your intestines, okay.
Your tongue burning out.
No, it's not. It's Cool
Who made them?
Ranch. It's cool. It's got some seasoning on it. You're right, but it's Cool Ranch. You know what I'm saying? Look, nacho cheese.
I think it has too much seasoning, to be honest.
Now, no, it does not. And I would take the seasoning over the blockage that's going to come after eating so much cheese on the nacho cheese Doritos.
He's at the blockage. Okay, can we get back to sports? Do you have anything else about the Black Girl Magic that we about to see at the Olympics?
Keep it
I am
up.
here
Keep
for
it up. That's all I got.